You know, that's like I said, like Mo Vibe said, you should have had freaking kryptonite on.
Yeah, you just are rude.
Be doing these things.
You're rude. Just going and talking to Superman like that.
Well, you know, I thought Batman might, you know, step up and bring me the kryptonite he was talking about, but no, he just came to the side and let me get punched in the face.
You can't depend on your homie sometimes.
Man. Gotta go with that one alone. He said, "Fuck all that."
Yeah, that's right. We've got in studio. The voice you just heard was Mr. NLR himself, Mr. Ballistic here.
Yay!
And of course, Mo Vibes, who has become my co-host all of a sudden.
Yes, sir. You know what it is.
No John Moser today, so you just took John's spot. That's just how
John Moser?
No John Moser.
No JM Steele. He didn't show up today.
Sorry, JM, buddy.
Your job is no longer available.
There you go.
You can co-host. I'll pull up.
We do have the desk.
There you go.
We do have the old Michael Nagy desk now that he's
I'll
back
get you
in
some crayons.
Well, you know, that might be too much for John to handle, the crayons. But so Blade, you're going to be part of XWE's Infinite Crisis, which is next weekend in Salina, Kansas, at the Ambassador Hotel. Give us a little bit of information on what you're going to be doing and partaking in.
Well, July 7th, me and my tag team, Cuda, will be defending our AIWF World Tag Team titles.
Nice.
We got news from Matt Classic and the board of directors for the AIWF, who say that we have to defend the titles against anyone they send our direction.
Oh, so if Mo Vibes and Ballistic get ranked and show up, you guys have to defend the belts against them.
Let's go. Put it together, Jiggy. Put it together.
Whoever Matt Classic says that we have to face that at that time, that's who we get to beat up.
Wow. And, now, by the way,
and as our record shows, if you followed me on Facebook, since we won them tag titles, we have defended them 20 successful times.
20
in a little over.
Successful times.
You know, since let's see, when did we win them?
Did they have the chopper?
Did they have the chopper?
The chopper.
Like Price Chopper? Like Price Chopper?
Like Blat Tat Chopper.
Oh.
Because if not, then they probably wouldn't win, but we might.
Now, keep in mind, as I point out to our studio guests, over on the wall, over by the couch, right next to the photography by Michael Nagy, which is like a picture/advertisement, is Blade and Cuda, who are going to be wrestling next week in Salina, Kansas.
Big boy, Blade.
That's right. Yeah.
Now,
when the people ask how big a boy are you, I just tell them big enough to make you want to try.
That's awesome. Now, what did you think of the passing of Big Van Vader fairly recently?
Very sad. Van Vader was one of the guys that I have molded my wrestling style and career after. He showed back in the early days that big men can get in the ring and work just as well as muscle-bound, good-looking guys. So Vader's passing was truly a very sad day for me. A very sad day should have been the whole wrestling world.
Absolutely,
man.
We've got Ballistic with us today as well, Mr. NLR Studios.
New life.
What we need to do sometime is we need to do an XWE show in Wichita and have Ballistic manage somebody.
That would be beautiful.
Let's do it.
XWE in Wichita is coming.
Oh, well, look at that.
There we go.
Fantastic. Now,
but Mr. Ballista, you were more than welcome to come down to Salina, Kansas, and
he was there earlier today.
We were just there.
Story. Yeah, we were just there on our way here. GPS took us about 45 minutes out of the way, but hey.
They GPSed the studio, and I always worry about people getting lost in South Hutch because it does it constantly. And then Ballistic's like, we're in Salina. Why are we in Salina? And I said, why are you in Salina? And he's like, I put in your Hutchinson address and it brought me here. I'm like, oh my God.
What did you do to them poor guys?
Man, it was rough.
So, maybe next Saturday they'll just take a trip and come to Salina for real. And,
I mean,
see you guys at,
yeah, I'd like to come watch you for sure.
That would be a hell of a deal.
You come make the trick, buddy, and I'll make sure you get in the door. How's that?
Hey, that's the deal.
Look at that. Look at that. And then Mo Vibes can challenge the Samoan Predator. We'll do that.
Hey, that's
tough on the radio. Let's keep it like that.
Let's keep it like that. There you go. You just want to be tough on the radio.
Just tough on the radio.
Well, you know, after I got to know Blade, I'm like, yep, I'm just tough on the radio. Because and let me tell you guys, I was a fool several years ago, and I tried to challenge this guy to a wrestling match.
No, you didn't.
And I was talking smack on him and doing all this stuff, and then somebody got a hold of me, one of my pro wrestling buddies, my buddy Kenny Zombie Jones, of course, and he's like, he's gonna show up sometime. You don't know this. He will show up. And I said, why? And he goes, I've given him your address. I'm like,
oh, that's why.
So
makes sense.
But that's all behind us. I just feud with other wrestling organizations anymore. And, you know, like I said earlier, what was it I said earlier to Jimmy the Funk? It was something like, are you going to draw more than 24 people or something? I don't know. It was something. But,
Jiggy.
Here we go again. So run this down for me. What other matches do you guys have on the show next week and all this? Because if Ballistic can then make the trip.
Card plan, so we got some guys coming out of North Carolina. The AIWF World Champion will be there.
Wow.
William Huckabee. And if you haven't seen William Huckabee, he's a very large individual and a very good worker. Strong as an ox. They call him the Incredible Huck.
The Incredible Huck.
Clever.
Correct.
Ballistic.
Correct. And then I'm hearing words that Mr. Drake Gallows has challenged William Huckabee.
Wow.
So
like
we'll see how that unfolds.
That'll be fun. Is Flex Reed going to be there?
Who's that?
Flex Reed, the big star.
Flex Reed is going to be there. I believe he is defending his Heartland title in an open challenge.
Look at that. Hey, an open challenge. There you go, Mo Vibes.
We'll see who goes there. Then I believe the pair of rock stars will be facing that tag team out of Kansas City that jumped them in that four-way match we had this last time we were there.
Okay.
I forget them kids' names, but I know.
When does all this
start? Them kids beat the crud out of us. So we actually we'll be involved with the Salina Comic-Con that day, July 7th also.
Okay.
So we'll be doing stuff there all day. Just as a booth, not having the ring there like we did in Hutch.
Yeah.
But so we'll be doing that all day. The doors for the Comic-Con close at 6 o'clock. We'll open our doors at 6:30.
Awesome.
And our show will kick off at 7.
Awesome. Well, there you go, Ballistic.
All right. I might try to make the Comic-Con too.
Hopefully we'll see you guys at the event next week. If we do, we'll have to do something where like Blade meets Ballistic or something. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Something for Jiggy Jag TV. But
that'd be awesome.
I guess before we let you go, Blade, how do we get a hold of you online, my friend?
Always find me at Blade at XWE Entertainment. That's on Facebook. Also follow XWE Entertainment, KWA Wrestling on Facebook also. A lot of good stuff going on in the world of Kansas wrestling right now.
Look at that.
Keep up. Keep on track. Like I said, a lot of good stuff.
I got a question for you, Blade.
Yes, go ballistic.
Sure, shoot.
What's your ring music?
We run a customized music. It's kind of a creepy stuff. I used to run Marilyn Manson's King Kill 33 when I was doing sing